everybody, Wall of Wiisdom here. My apologies with the eternal shadow of the abyss. I have not replaced the candlelight pool table, so there's that like funky shadow dead zone. That said, it's casting a shadow on a very happy subject, which is Animal Crossing Amiibo. Note that I didn't say cards. We've opened up our most recent 16 and 17 pack openings. Check those out if you haven't seen them, or check them out if I haven't released them. Not sure what the order will be. That said, what I did, I placed an order with Amazon here recently, and in part because this little lady was on for $6.97. That's right, that's basically about almost half price, if you will, for her. If you recall, that's how basically Amiibo Festival came out, right? And we had Isabelle and Digby at launch, and then we had the triple pack, Tom Nook, Mabel, etc. And then they've sort of staggered the releases after that, coinciding with the cards. Everything that wasn't like day one with Amiibo Festival, I have gotten dirt cheap. Primarily under $6, most of it below $5. I was shocked to see the prices drop like that. The one that didn't really price drop ever was this right here. It's the Summer Outfit, Spring Summer Outfit, if you will, for Isabelle. And it's basically the same thing. This is nothing that you have to have. As best I know it, I do think she appears differently in Amiibo Festival. I'll have to check it out. And then I think Super Mario Maker, it might unlock 2 costumes. But if you have Amiibo Festival, you probably bought it in the bundle. And that means that you have got this lady right here, which is Isabelle, just in her fall outfit. So this is kind of coincides with what she does in New Leaf, if you are unfamiliar. But what we're going to do is go ahead and open this. I tried to find it locally for a while. I thought, well, I got such a good deal on these others, I'll go ahead and pay full price for this one. It's very difficult to find. This was released June 10th here in the US. That coincided with the Series 4 Amiibo cards. And the Series 4 Amiibo cards, I have 1 pack of, and that came from Amazon. I have never seen them in stock at my GameStop or Target. They'll have Series 1, 2, and 3, never Series 4. So sort of coincides with this, but again, in my opinion, and we'll probably run a poll on this, check the link down below. I might either do it on the YouTube video itself or most likely the Skylander Club forum. But I want to know which outfit you like better. We'll mention that here later. But here's what she looks like in the packaging. Very cute, very adorable. Everything you would expect from Animal Crossing. But right there, as you can see, Summer Outfit. Again, that would work better if the light wasn't burned out, but hey. Wii U gamepad down here in the lower left-hand corner. That is your NFC touch point. It'll work just fine if you tap it in. Actually, it's just like Mario Party 10. You have to literally use the figure to roll the dice. If you've got a new 3DS, you can scan it in on your bottom touchscreen. If you're like me, rocking the old school 3DS, you're going to need the NFC reader, which you can get in a bundle with Happy Home Designer. Recently, prices have dropped on the standalone reader to around $15. Not a terrible setup given what you can do with it. Alright, there's our inset box art for Summer Outfit Isabelle. Here you can see her in the game. This is one of my favorite things. I've actually not looked at this yet. Sometimes these artwork will be hilarious, like if Celeste or Blathers is in them and it's daytime, they're sleeping. It's pretty funny. But right there you can see Miss Isabelle about to roll, and here you can see her 2 outfits, and I believe her Series 4 special card, she's actually in that sort of like plaid skirt, so if you're interested in that. But there it is. And again, what we're going to do is just go ahead and open it up, because as you can see, that's what we do. We don't keep them in the box where we can't use them, like the majority of people. But if you're looking for this thing, GameStop as well has actually, I believe, cut the price to $6.97, same as Amazon. So sort of pick your poison. You might check your local store and see if they have it. But again, for me, they had never had her. So it could be a deal where some had and not the ones I frequent. But it's strange like that with the stock. Now here it is. The cool thing about Amiibo is they're pretty much all uniform bases outside of course, our 30th anniversary Mario. The reason that we can't treat her as a Skylander, keep her in her packaging and use her, scan her in, see if the outfit's really different, etc., is this little piece right here. But what I like to do on the blister pack, we come in and we just grab the base of the figure, apply light pressure, we're home free. Greatest thing though, at least that I appreciate, as a guy that unboxes a lot of stuff, they just slide right out. There's no effort, there's no struggle. It's just a cool deal. But that little foiled piece, that is what is keeping us from actually using these. So if you're the type of person that wants to keep them in the packaging and still have them function, that's what you need to pull. I try to cover that in every video just in case someone's oblivious to it. But as you can see, I could stick that back in there. No one would really even know it had been opened. So if you're even more careful, you can do a better job. That said, here she is. Man, I wish the light wasn't out. It's taking away with the shadow here from like how bright and cheery she looks, particularly in person. But of course, it is Isabelle. She's your, head honcho, top assistant there. Digby is actually her twin brother. A lot of people don't know that, if you go out to the Happy Home Showcase in New Leaf. But here she is. This brings us back to the pole, but let's go ahead. I'll try to remember that. There is kind of a textured feel to the vest. It appears to be just on like the plaid portions. I just showered, so I'm kind of missing it, I think. But it is worth noting. You might pay attention to that. But what can I really say? It's Isabelle, and it's spot on. It looks like her. Now, what we're gonna do, take this unboxing a step farther than most people. With Amiibo Festival, you have Fall Outfit Isabelle. Note, she is very cheerful, welcoming you, to the mayor's office or whatever special function might be going on in the fall. Here she is, just kind of more relaxed, hanging out in the spring or the summertime. And what I want to know from you is which figure you like better and why. So again, this is probably going to be fairly even, I would have to say. Me personally, I don't do this to sway you. I want you to maintain your own individual opinions and assessments. But I actually like the more playful vibe of this figure. But aesthetically, particularly for Isabelle, I like this color scheme. The green, sort of plaid green, and the white pops. It contrasts more with her body as opposed to blending in with sort of like the drab, orangey, yellow, and brown fall color scheme. So me personally, I'm going to give a slight edge to Summer Outfit Isabelle. Fall Outfit Isabelle gets the nod for being, well, actually pretty true to fall and having the better pose, perhaps. Well, I don't know, facially, this looks very cheery, right? Because she's smiling and waving at you. But this also looks happy. And I don't know which one I like better. The little band around her puppy hair at the top is uniform. Both of them have two bells. It's kind of like a dog collar, I guess we could call it. I don't know that you can see that very well, but the silver things actually look like bells. I don't even know if I noticed that the first time we unboxed her, but this is it. Here she is in all her glory again. I think I'll have it on the Skylander Club forum in the poll section, so I'll have a link down below. Anybody can vote. You do not have to be a registered member, so go there, vote. You're done. You can also check out the Skylander polls while you're there if you haven't done so already. And then if you are a member, feel free to comment there and say why this is superior or why you agree with me and Summer Isabelle looks better. But if you're not a registered member, vote and then come here on the comment section and say, hey, I think she looks better because, or she looks better, or hey, $6.97, thanks for the tip, whatever it may be. And I also, before I go, I want to leave you with this. We have now, at least as far as I can recall, we have completed the entire collection of Animal Crossing Amiibo. We're going to do a full video. I'll try to do it either A, in the daytime, which is hard for me because I'm not home, I work, or B, when I finally replace that stupid light so you can sort of see them better. It does make a significant difference, with the lack of lighting, if you will. But trust me, they're very cute, adorable, bright, and cheery. It's just the lighting isn't doing us any favors. But the other thing I want to tell you, Amiibo Festival Day 1, I can't remember what I paid, probably around $60. I was stoked for it. Right now on Amazon, $24.99 for the bundle. That's right. So you're getting the game and Isabelle in this outfit and Digby, her twin brother, for $25. That's a pretty sweet deal, I have to say. And then, of course, a ton of the Animal Crossing Amiibo are still fairly cheap on there. Some of them fluctuate. They'll like bounce up above the $6 mark and go to $8.97 or something here and there. But if you're diligent and you check it, fairly regularly, a couple times a week, you can honestly land them all for probably around $5 a piece, which that's a pretty sweet deal. And again, if you're a fan of Animal Crossing, maybe City Folk and the GameCube version and New Leaf, get them. You can have them for display. We're getting the update for New Leaf though, so that's going to be pretty sweet. And I don't know if Nintendo's just doing this to blow stock out, and then they'll send out another batch and up the price or full retail or something. But all I know is they're very reasonable now. They're great for collector fans of the series, and again, they're going to have increased functionality here coming up, so that's going to be pretty cool. But like I said, please vote in the poll. Let me know your thoughts down below. Something else I want to know is if you've actually seen her in person, brick and mortar store, GameStop, Toys R Us, wherever. And if so, how stock was, were there a bunch of them, not many? I've had a lot of people tell me, hey, you better buy her, she's going to disappear. This was back in June, they didn't make many of her. So I don't know if that holds true or not, but like I said, I waited it out, didn't pay the $12.99. We got her for $6.97, so I'll chalk that up as a win. But once again, let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and like Animal Crossing. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Be sure to check out the Nintendo section on the Skyliner Club forum. Oneofwisdom.com is my personal website. And if you don't already follow me on Twitch, make sure you do that. We're going to live stream Amiibo Festival. I'll then export it over. I'll probably get to a point as well where we live stream City Folk. So you don't want to miss that. And of course, if you follow me on Twitter, you will be informed anytime I go live, so make sure to do that. But for myself and the Isabelles, we will catch you back here for more Animal Crossing from the pool table. Awkward.